And when you draw about UTV, so then you may a brass so say you may see a bremu casible so yet not see the mamo and a uquada and you may nayatnas dear. Now this chocolate drink a boapa Ghana cuckoo we are seeing any kind. Now ya son swa a kama onumbia bebo. Yanum so the alliance to papa na yanum num swa kofire diabro special mineral water and no and a pebinum. Now you two are later sort today and you know Adrian and other chin papa to send a betim na a yare amano ako. Bank is the best point for Sabana Kasab. You may and a boy near the Casabo at the Abramo Ewo UTV. So now so do I could and say Ghana Penny Abedeche or His Excellency Dr. Mamudu Baumia Akachre Bofutino General at the Mariasiku Bar Time United Nations Americanino HS Ghana a Bayasina Asumdia Ghana Iduma Kutepa.
Edom kumano so edia tuja se etwa hodo aban edia ba 2024 budget ni mu de nya dia omobepene so
so na Ghana police sahine edia to Ghana mamanim se aba ebeto afie die anim no obehwe se ebeye asomdwe emrahye bedwafo so edi nkomo afa Ghana yenwumasua ho mu kyeremu se niema bebre ne wo mu a ama eno ebafom erani eko ashama so amanfo ho ekyese tituni driver for ekyese the city guard for eye no anhwenia oyeche enombeye edi akyerom National House of Chiefs won so abomoden edisika 100,000 Ghana cedis aboa mantama hodo a ensuyiri ahawom ansembika we mo ne atrase na nyime se ne no siabe mu kasebo ewo UTV so ye di ensemi ba mi din edi anim ado mene abana bayiye nyano afi yenra ensem no mu ana ewiase nyina asoafo a omo ehwe bambo ho ensem so ne asomdwe ho ensem so no ehia wo oman Ghana mu eye nanu enhia mu nano na bofotiro gina mu edema America man no ewo ewiase kubata United Nations no adanani ede ache Jubilee House akwakochia Ghana mampani abedeche His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Mamudu Baumia na okoshia no no enoka kire Excellency Linda Thomas Greenfield say ewiase nyina se ye ka asomdwe se ye ba asomdwe ho Bayana say we are seeing Renasum be atrasino, Ghana would do more akotenepa.
Collective mission is to explore and navigate the gaps in peacekeeping, evaluate options for meaningful change, and most importantly, work towards concrete outcomes that will enhance the effectiveness of peacekeeping operations worldwide. We stand proud to be the host nation for this year's UN Peacekeeping Ministerial Meeting, a gathering that holds significant importance in fostering international cooperation for the noble cause of global peace. Our commitment to strengthening UN peacekeeping remains unwavering, and we anticipate that the partnerships formed during this ministerial meeting will contribute significantly to the betterment of peacekeeping operations globally. As we embark on this journey, it is essential to recognize the diverse challenges faced by UN peacekeepers and peacekeeping missions. Therefore, the agenda of our ministerial meeting places a focused lens on critical aspects, including the protection of civilians, strategic communications, safety and security, the mental health of peacekeepers, and the indispensable role of women in peacekeeping. May our discussions be fruitful, our resolutions impactful, and our shared commitment to global peace resound far beyond the confines of this ministerial meeting. Thank you for your attention, and may our time together be marked by progress, unity, and the promise of a brighter future for all nations.
Post Sanhene Dr. George Kufudampare Ediato Abato Komise nim say oda wona efri say 2024 abato edi enimi nyame ya doma one na pamfo ebehwe amabambo mapa akoso abato no ebewie asomdwe mu.
So looking at all of you, it gives us hope that if we continue to work together as a team, at the individual level and the institutional level, it is only Ghana that will be the benefactor. But as for my sister, we also want to appreciate you, especially for many years, and it's a secret I will not share. They've been for almost 20 years. A big sister will always be a big sister. And including my brother-in-law, Dr. Charles Mensah, we want to also thank you for your service to this country, and also to assure you that we will continue to work with you, especially considering all the elections that my colleagues and I, together with the other security agencies, we have worked on since my assumption of office, to continue the good work that my predecessors left behind. We want to give you the assurance that with my big brother here, being the most senior in line of what the security has, we want to give you the assurance. He will speak anyway, but we want to give you the assurance that we will keep ensuring that every election that is conducted, there is peace, security, law, and order, so that Ghana, our beloved country, at times they say Ghana, our mother. But if you are matrilineal inclined, it is all right, Ghana, our mother. But if you are patrilineal inclined, then Ghana, our father.
Ya twa no so akọ NDC amanyoko na so ye ne omo ye nsechofo nhye mu kire se sembi ekoso na edika osom de to man Ghana ma anim na amanfo so ekire omo adwene nyina ne se aban ye de nhye bi eba nyame ya adom afie be wura mu akọma sika so afọ hwe man sika sem so ekoda na di no eno de ba se ye beti abadweko bi a eno bi wa ye makwan ema ye nkra ema omam ha na no NDC amanyoko ne kire se de eba no enya de etwayi enti Ghana man ma nyina omo danadi edi ache ebra omo eye nsechefo nhyiemu o adabra karom che omo danadi na Ghana ma manyina enka ho asem sase yensu ene nipa eba so a Ghana ma na ehaw no eba bekan
wa wo pese wo de enyema bi firi amano ne ba Ghana enyema ne mebudi sa enyema no pese wo di firi amano ne ba Ghana de di kan uni kwan se wo kra sa enyema ne ba Ghana aje se why ye krata koma soafo a ohwedwadie so minister for trade na wa ma wo license ana permit ansa na watumi akrasa anyema na ba na wo apply sa wo permit ya wo betua sika nti ye beji wo sika titiri die license fee wo betua wo saka permit no so a emre da so permit ni wu a wo betua sika titiri die e de renew enti saa nyeme ya beba bebodi wo pese wo di bi ba agye se wa ya application tintintin o ma kire nyeme wo sa wo de ba nyina na ba so ko na hwehwem e de o ma dwen kire akoma minister no hwe o ma dwen kire na o se magye atu me ma o permit me pa me ma o permit enyema ba ne ye ka ho asem de di kan eye mo de toso mienu eye muade de etoso miensa yakokọ portrait ho nyema de etoso biem anwa a yede emoa ana vegetables aduane aye de etoso miensa margarine de etoso biem fruit juice de etoso biem doko nsa te se coke sprite don simo fruit juice de keka ho nyina ensu aye no mineral water person de bi fra ma no ne ba ceramic tiles, paper, and the juma, and the paper board, mosquito coil, and insecticides, kumtuntum preco, semina, and a powder, iron and steel, and nadia, car dealers in TAE, car dealers are gonna be, I just said, Udim Ray, so some Rayna Bayembra, now call Nipa Bako Peho, Minister of Trade. On a swafo hwedwadie so na akoya application tintintin etua sika ema ba so ko hwehwem e de o ma dwen kire koma no 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 atake decision say wo gitum wo se fata say wo de ka ba Ghana ana wo nsem fata baby diapers fish esichire noodles chesetalia entare biscuits canned tomatoes, enyema yede alumi aye. The ene machine for ejina boma NDC e kan say omodwen oman ho politicians nyina ye nyepe ye wo papa ne ye wo bone. And we are telling you, our friends in the media, say, as you know, do critical points. We have a voice, we have power as a people. If we stand together and support our minority MPs through protest, through advocacy, on social media, on our various networks, pressure was a better bind so na samra boni we omo twetwe baby no o ma yesa.
Ene emrashe bedwafo edi nkomo efa Ghana sane enwumesua no esi ekro na omuchemu se de school sahodo na ye theory a omunye practicals no eha adwenye afen so se de yama brofo kasa aye kasa asa wotia eno kwa na kire se wuni made no so eha adwen kwemu no chiwempo adesuafo fa so edekotro exams no muchemu eno so ha adwenye pa ama ye nwumesua sesudua no abafo.
Now look, go to most of the big shops, Mr. Speaker. People are importing Indians and Lebanese to take care of their debts and other things. Because apart from this lack of proper education, we are so dishonest. And nobody wants to talk about that. Anybody who is involved in business here who can attest to the fact that our children that we are telling them, they cheat during exams. They've been doing all this cheating, so by the time they finish, they are good at cheating. So you employ them, their first thing is how will they steal from the business. They are thinking of killing the business. They just think that you the one who has established the business, oh you there, they have a balance in Kumasi, oh who that you there, you are finished. You God has already blessed you. So they can collapse the business for you. Many of us here have this life experience. Why? It is coming from our educational system. So Mr. Speaker, this is a very serious matter. I really wish the Minister for Education, even though he's not here, will take the claim and begin to ask, what do we do? And I want to plead with all of us, Mr. Speaker, the excessive partisanship is not helping us because we are not able to sit around the table and agree on what we want to do as people. We've divided ourselves so much so that if I'm in government today, I say this is the way we should go right. Tomorrow you are in government, you say we should go left. And we are tossing our kids left, right, center.
There needs to be a real sitting down, real focus, homing in on the issues of education, and of course, subsequently, what we do with the children that we are producing, the students that are coming out in terms of their employment prospect. It's an issue, Mr. Speaker, the nation has to look at.
So, Mr. Speaker, my suggestion is that we should rethink this whole thing we call education. It is time we put aside our politics. Indeed, it's very frustrating in here, in Parliament. We collaborate a lot more than outside Parliament. In Parliament, we can sit and negotiate, agree, add and subtract from anything. But outside Parliament, at the party level, there's no collaboration. At the executive level, there's no collaboration. In the end, what we get to is we do the talking, but the implementation is totally different from what. My edge is that this House should stand together and urge the educational management system, or probably the national management system, to rethink what we call education and focus education on building people with integrity, building people with loyalty to the country, and building people who value what is in our earth. Education taking us to work on our land, to assess the value and create wealth from our land. I thank you, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity.
Police are trying to share a coin so so and a Ghana trying to share a coin so National Road Safety Commission share akasani na say nyame adoma bronya na eben na bronya dua na nkwanhia hodo esi ewo my Ghana mu tomahia church of my Ghana for se bronya eben ye hwe hu yi na kwan ayefa ya kwan tempon so no yenya abotre se na be ya enkofa nkwanhia entumiamba ne be di bronya na be wienu na yete asomdwemu na brashebe dwene ogina ma manfo Waterma Central Honorable Yamson, yes, ni no ekasa wa sesan so na empanifo akukuda Superintendent Paul Bruce Amoa ono so ekasa eri nyina ne se omo etu Ghana for se yetu kwan ahyenkafo ne ade a yenya abotena bronya ebedi bewie no na kwahye bia ensi.
So as we are gathered here today, like I said, it's getting to Christmas. Let's use this opportunity. Yemfasa emrewe emfeye esuade na monkai say some regional MTTD, DVLA, road safety and road master NGO Efrem ha identity ma mo sana baya kwanhia esubeti wo emreya ye bebe rami emprim bebe nkrofo say edubro ya na obonsam asore obonsam na da obonsam emfa kwanhia bia mba negligence on the part of drivers ye da hwe ka hyen a akwanhia emba enti mun discard this idea no mun yi sa idea say obonsam na odi akwanhia ba no na ye fa hwe ye enka ya hyen wo all the routes in Tama. We want to register accident-free Christmas. No accident this year as we launch this program today.
A good educational platform to let our people know their responsibilities as road users and general road managers and road users. Kakwana no sabio yakwana bebre enye na nso se oto oboase na wo hwe hu ye na obo hu so ban obviously you can go and come back safely.
Emotional presentation I'm a colleague near now. Okasafa especially fire extinguishers so ye nshen I nam kwan so ye cars I use no e wo ma bibinti car no jatumi to free overheating etumi ba e be electrical fault be e car ni mu na e jato car ni mu nti okasa no okasafa fire extinguishers so say here pass as drivers no ibenya fire extinguishers ato your car mu car bia anya fire extinguisher just as send your kwa bontia your body road train for say omufie any of offices near the omunya extinguishers ensi wono sa aso no bia car drivers on anya yetu omofo say omo car no benya fire extinguisher ato mu fire extinguisher no misisu biem na dwuma ye ne say eja bia sha ase ketwa nti extinguisher de dwuma ne say eja na sha ase ketwa no now the fire extinguisher no what the aka ejano na etumi edum and extinguisher ne so no edom car no so mo bomodin every year bia no almost service no
enti a ye de see ye hu say ye yes akenke party ama driver for ne riders mo hu riders dodo am ba ha na omo feel say nkrofo ya frɛ say ye met dwendwen road safety hu idie ene ya sempa ya ye wo road master Ghana ye penije pa enti say nije ne ye de be kan ye nsem de na onua ye be koswa kakra ba ye nsem a ye ko baby akoye foforo na de amanfo aba ejieni ne ye ka asem no ye ka asem say hey onua wrongful overtake ye de obeko wuom speeding e de obeko wuom jumping red light e de obeko wuom ana obi japade ana obi bepra enti sa de we de onua Christmas de ya ye wie
Omeka se ebone so ni agi aboafo nka to edi kan ye ba ye beto aso. Ebusiafo ye Simon Makwaba biem ye beto akase ebo so na ye bekwa homa ne so akofa ye nsentro ni Michael Akrofi obo amane free chichere ewe po ye mantemu enya nte ye se abrantie bi a wanya mfinhia no be aduonu nson boso menso etwamu ena oku no ankasa ne maame ekosie no ewe dan bi a yensin wie ye mu asesei anase afei na nkrofo akwako hu akire ye kwana Michael de honsem no asomye Akrofi misrata menka mo wadwo
ye nyame niaba
na pome
nyame tiase
yo ye de nyame ase mesra wasem na esi no obetimi aboyemu
jun bosome ewa afimu ena busafo a modihye ene madam Mercy akoso foruwa ede betu twa se omodihye a okwa ahomtiem ewo eye Ghana Highway Authority adwumam omuhunu wayira omubisa busafo nyina ene ne mba ne baba mu a one ne te a ye friend Gideon kwadwo asomani adom e to abusafo anim se ne maame e kire ne se okwaye e watonsu e wukumase ne yie ba kwa ne maame kɔ no ne maame mba ye bosome enson enie enti abusafo no kuso e declare maame no wanted ana se omo hwehwɛ no e momu hu na chi bia na edidi dimu no afi na eye abafo a wanya mfihia edunu enson Gideon asomani kwadwo yi wa start e des very bi edi emobi a oni ni fi eye fipan a ne maame fie ewo ho no wakoso sapapa yi niema akoton eho enopani ede kodan posifo a won mo kofo di afija se abranti e friend Gideon Kwajasmani abesesa me iron rods e na afin so me tiles akoton eti mu so ne pachi eno eti ni efie bi o mu si wo ho no mu si wie den tuo ehu blocks be 2000 pimienu abemu e ya sa kofa abobo ya abesesa blocks ni na akoton eno ne nam so ma posifo a wo mo fija se kofo dia enso abranti e pachi omutututu na no na eye opani a abrantie kofa the tiles ni iron rods a ifie ben no chese na nsa bemwe ituma oda na din ne maame a wayira no omususu se abofre obenim hu bi pa etia pare e to police sahene enim ma police for say no betoto abofre ano endre ne jofa na posifo a DSP Akolacha Yongo ye commander e we fijase kofodia ebusa abofra no se kwadwo eti wo maame owo hin asa abofra gi tumu se an ne maame ono a na wakuni maame ene se bo waku maame sen ene o maame ni mu no wahi o se an masie no ene o mu se dabi asema akede emu owrem to obo ase o maame a wayira bosome enso wa na waku no se an eti ene anope enya senketo areho ya draw manfo motiben egotwi eye chichira eben eye nyame krum eno wo New Gabe Kopon assembly mu hanom eko ho ma branchi ebe kire kwan of aso a oku ne maame Mercy akoso oforiwa ya se ne maame kurasika so oprobi no na kwhye asra dan adwumani ama no na sika ekura ne maame no che ne maame so ne maame mamu ni 500 Gana sika na mpim num no fa nkọ ya ade na ne maame so on fa ama no no kwa kopeso je mu kwan ama no eno no ne maame ham sika no so no na ne maame bo fam kum abanta so he ne maame nkeka ne ho anopetututu no nsombre mu no eno tabule ne maame bo le bo ho ena edan a omunsi wie ye ho blocks kura wakoso sa ton no saa bia ho no kututu fam ena ode ne maame gu mu ena afi o kanwea de gu ne maame so eti no be kire ne pepepe ma police for yeso mo ye ne totoye wo dan mu yeso mo ye nyina o ma ye maame no ka fein abrantie Kwadwo Asmani or police for akachi a police for chese o mo de ne ekọ eye assembly bia ene ne o kire ya na assembly bia na se court akire be bia asem no o mo fa nkọ abe ya rehu so megusafo no be chese o man su da so mo de hye ena na so mo bei ena be ne maame dom saa
Akrofi
aban se so mo de aban kura asem no mu
Akrofi Mr. Wana anye bia na wone maame ne nko aneti ana wo bia ni fie ho no masem ni sisa no
one maame ne nko aneti omo ye nuanu mienu ni nia ba no eye nurse ni no nte eye maame ne ntem bi nto ne pe ene ne maame eneti a waye ne maame tom sa no
oh we dia ya rehosem Akrofi e bedo wase eni amane bo awodi aba besom ye enwumre we ye nsentro ni Michael Akrofi eno obo amane free chichire epoye mantemu abranti bia wono ankasa ne maame wakuna kosie na fei ene mpanyufo akwakohu akira yaso ne pechi
Yet one seven or so akọ ensahwe ensem musuafo hwe oba ensahwe ensem so edi djuma e was sahwe ho ensem so na omne Ghana Tourism Authority ene di djuma yi na nyina ne so ombehwe na Ghana ensahwe djuma no ebetumi akoyi enti eye 2023 Ghana Tourism Investment Summit no ekoso neno na oswafo hwe asoye so Dr. Ibrahim Mohammed Awa ede ensem eto man Ghana ma enim se omohwe na omdo ho abo nyumaku ne se ya Ghana ensahwe dwumadi no ye be ni yi na eyi a ensahwe no diska ebebre o my Ghana.
See, the government is going to spend 400 million Ghana cedis to modernize and renovate and provide new tourist attractions. Because our target next year is to get 2 million arrivals. Each tourist spends an average of $3,000. So if we get 3,000 times 2, we are close to $6 million. So government spend about 400 million cedis to renovate and provide new things like the Heroes Park for the Big Six, Morley National Park, going to rehabilitate it, Shai, and other places, just to make sure that Ghana takes advantage of our tourist attractions, get people in, they spend money, they create jobs for our young people, and provide foreign exchange for economic development. Kwamkwa was not built by Kuvado's government, Kwamkwa Park, but you see it's been down. We fixed it today, we're making over 1 million a month. National Museum was closed when we came to power. But Akufo-Addo ordered that to be done. We did it. It's going from 30,000 Ghana cedis to 400,000 cedis a month. So it's not about that. Government is a continuum. It's a continuum. You take it and continue to do it. But we are convinced that when we do the projects as we are doing, Ghanaians will vote for us.
Ghanaian people are nice people, but when we are in this business, you need to make service your priority. And that is why I raised it, that you've got good facilities. You need just to up the game in making sure that there's continuous training of personnel, in making sure that service from a team that is cleaning the rooms to waiters and the people in the front office, they must show their teeth. They must talk to guests, make them feel home away from home. And that is very, very important, and it gives you the best impression as a country. We want to hit the ground running. We want to make sure that we invest in infrastructure. We build facilities that can enhance the value offering of Ghana in the tourism sector.
So what we are doing is that we have selected carefully projects that we believe are profitable. Don't forget, for any businessman, the interest is return on investment. So we want to make sure that they are not just investing into sites, but they are investing profitably. And that's why we are doing this. So the intention is, let's select these projects carefully, number one. We have done the case studies, we have done the feasibility studies, we have done financial simulations, and we believe they are profitable. Now, we have brought together the people we believe have the money. Financial institutions, real estate people, hoteliers, international investors like Guma, as we have seen, locally like Madan, who have the wherewithal to help us invest directly in these investments.
Ene NDC amanyoko no ayen central phone shimu wo headquarters enam so ama omobanu dani onumunyamfo Dr. Atoforsen editudwa se wo hwe eto ahodo a MPP aban ediera 2024 budget omunyanye ntumu na eye na hiya ne yapa afri se ahokyira ye femu no eno mopese ombehye mukena.
This engagement, as we have been told, has been necessitated by the discussions surrounding a legislative instrument, an ally, that the Akufo-Addo and Alhaji Bawumia's NPP government is desperately attempting to introduce in Parliament, which has a very far-reaching implications to the people of Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen, the said legislative instrument, the export and import restrictions on imposition of selected strategic products, Regulation 2023. If you intend to buy a house, get ready to put 5% aside for President Akufo-Addo and Alhaji Bawumia. Because every house you buy going forward, you will pay 5% VAT on the quantum of the amount that you are supposed to buy. So if it is 1 million Ghana cedis house you are buying, you will pay 50,000 Ghana cedis to President Akufo-Addo and Alhaji Bawumia. He's also imposing taxes on textbooks, VAT on textbooks, exercise books, newspapers, publications, architectural plan, scientific and technical works, magazines, periodicals, calendars, trade catalog, price list, diaries, and stationery. So including pens, stationery including pen and paper, you pay VAT on them. They are also imposing VAT on domestic air travel. So if you are going to Kumasi, Taprade, or Tamale, and you decide to use aeroplane, you will pay VAT on those products. Passion, whatever. All domestic airlines will now attract VAT. Imposition of VAT on domestic transportation of passengers by road, rail, and water. So if you charter a car, get ready, you will pay VAT. There's no strong railway system, but it says the rail and water as well. You end up paying VAT. There's an increase in stamp duty rates across board. Again, there's a new tax measure also before Parliament called Excise Duty Amendment Bill. And the new Excise Duty Amendment Bill seeks to increase the excise duty on cider beer from 20% to 47% of ex-factory price. So those of you that consume things such as Savannah, you'll be paying Heineken, cider beer. It's going to go up from 20% to 47%. And of ex-factory price, same as Apeteshi. You pay 20% tax on Apeteshi. I don't know how they are going to get the Apeteshi tax form. The bill also seeks to introduce excise duty of 100 Ghana cedis per annum for all petrol and diesel vehicles. Diesel and petrol vehicles going forward, each one of them will be paying 100 Ghana cedis. And this is what they call the internal combustion engine vehicles. And this includes all private cars, trotro, Uber cars, taxis, motorcycles, Aboboya, Prajia, Okada, Mahama Kandu. All of them will end up paying 100 Ghana cedis. Mahama Kandu, if you go to the north, it's very popular there, Mahama Kandu.
Abusafo ebe gina we suni asre mu adane ye hone de asre to suminu amayabo afo ye ba akase bode akabia beto aso edi amamu.
Abusiafo ema munyina kwa ba yebeto akase ebo no ebo edwadie mu na Simaf Ghana Limited eye adwumaku bi a eba na cement ya omudi mu akotene yie pa na eye kentinka hema cement a omaye no foforo abakra no sesei omo adan ne di
Ghana Limited for cement foforo ye omudi aba adwama so no wo kire mu esani on se wo ka kire anti wo de wangasa bo anan kwa adwama so wo kwa wo se me to kentinka hema cement nefa kokosi wudan anase fa koye ne apese wodi ye bia ubehunu se nokore esuaborobu etim ne etim woye hima ampa esanse emfa ho ene ewiemu satere bobere bia wada bia no achese ebeba no sa cement ne betimi agina no na de ede eye nika ewo kentinka hima cement ne ho ne se wodi sidan de ye bibia no anya de papai se bia makota cement me de simidan na de na we de ase cement yankuma na cement we de anya papenti eden akamu aba ho anase apapai nya de a ubehunu bi saada ena ebesa ma wodan nya stamina anya de a ebedwura guda bia da ye ne pani a woda won wadwadie na afenso won made ton nsem so owura Joseph Kobina etwehwe nkomo emode nsem se na tudwa edefa cement foforo ye omde abadwa manso yi
Most of the block manufacturers we use a pan mixture. Pan mixture no full bag no onko chise watchim by it's the way we janti chema sometimes but the part no are more than the other. So at the end you may not get even the best result for the total work done. And yeah, them 25 kg packaging bar so that all these problems can be solved. In addition, it is also cheaper because you see 52.5 strength in this case say use this one it can equally satisfy the work of a lesser strength cement. In this case it reduce cost of production. And if you are also a seller or distributor, this increases your profit margin because 8 on 2 of this is equal to 50 kg, but you get multiple profits because each of the 25 kg will give you a profit. When you multiply by 2, it is more than selling the 50 kg. And say, oyema ubia alternate. I also ezri yegman so oyema. And I also produce also oyema.
General Manager at the Simaf Ghana Limited, Eyora Uma. Na wono so ekire mu a saa kentinka hema cement we no omode aba no ebeboa ye papa ba se eba beboa mpuntu sem ewo omai Ghana mu.
Simaf will continue to appreciate the support and confidence you have given us since our inception. Be assured that we will not relent in our effort of research and innovation for greater works. Keep believing in the Simaf brand. Trust us with your cement's need as we build Africa together.
Nana KJC distributor and FAC with the Manana KJC Company Limited. One also the Afutu Koya de Magana Adisha say, one more and more modern woman shall so better cement will be through developers and a state developers. One more at no more the amount dino so at me I kwankasa. Is answer bueno, a bassa baba wow ama a dino and yenina sopa, edina soa, or how be a insumo a reamo a bit imaginano.
She say, instead of 50 kilos, Umayan 25 kilos per bag. Ni pejana kura no beboa ama o de site kura ombre na cement no so strong cement meti maka say ene net say eteso e wo Ghana ha me introduce sa new brand ama o say wo de ama o dan na aye kentinka adwena ne na so asipi na asita.
Aha, and a brema kwama kase where the bremono. Nina ebisi bedamas ye den semi by me. Enim ado bene.
Abana beyi nyano na se west closer na share me atade. Se one number ni 0243508635 0243508635 and na honey pot salon so ebo miti e ma me ne man number ni 0248945959 0248945959 yada wase ama munyina mu ene hweniti